Now, a trip back in time, part 2 of our series on some very unique Vancouver Island hobbies, takes us to the Victoria Fish and Game Club's rifle range and brings us the spirit of the Old West. CTV's Yvonne Raymond has more on an action-packed sport that tests the mind and the eye.
Being the best, the fastest one to move through each obstacle is the goal. But much of the joy rests in the love for another time.
You didn't need a big screen with a movie playing. You're happy to sit around a fire and talk to people.
Meet the Victoria Frontier Shooters.
We dressed period correct.
The cowboy section of the Malahat's gun range.
So what we do is like mini melodramas.
Plain gang terrorized Kamloops, BC in the late 1870s, stealing everything from horses and liquor to ammunition.
On the second Sunday of every month for most of the year, participants are read an historical skit and given a cue.
Your line? That's a mighty fine looking horse. I think I'll add it to my herd.
To be said before your timer begins.
Let's get on with it.
And the obstacle is launched.
I like the physical activity part of it. I like the mental part that I've got to remember the sequences that I'm shooting in. I've got to remember which gun to use.
It takes you back to that other time, and that's why you shoot under an alias, and you think about who was that person that you're portraying.
An alias like Miss Mary Spencer.
She was a photographer, and she did all the police mugshots and so on for the BC police.
Replica pre-1900 guns are also a requirement. Some shooters even use black gunpowder,
Which has all the flames and the smoke. It's the original. Most people there shoot smokeless just for ease of cleaning the guns.
Stand by!
This can be done by anybody.
Careful planning is at the heart of every event.
And there's some very specific rules, some very safety oriented.
Make your gun safe.
For this former history teacher, taking part became research.
This gives me a real insight into what's possible, what was probable, and what was impossible or Hollywood.
Fans of the Wild West who come for the competition but leave packing new friends and a lot less ammo. Yvonne Raymond, CTV News, the Malahat.